Hello and welcome back to Subsistence. Okay, we're back in the Surviving Day 1 series and we're setting up a new profile. Normal mode, hunters are enabled, they won't get time to come into the world. What this series is we see just how far we can get in the first day, and I aim to make a basic base, such as you can see here, and tally up all of the loot that we managed to accumulate throughout the day. And it's quite an interesting series, just seeing where we spawn in different places in the map and what the loot's like in those areas, and just try and pick an interesting spot to build for the end of the day. So let's get on with the game and let's see where we spawn in. Oh, okay. We have spawned by the lake again, which is fine. It's been a while since we've done one of these lake area runs. We are completely and utterly brand new, and it's always interesting starting out new in this game. I can see a few crates around me, so let's get on with gathering some loot. There is a wolf nearby. I'm going to go for the crate first. And there is an ammo crate down there. Now this is the first time I'm going to be recording one of these since the new update with the dynamic weather. Now it's not going to be a concern for this because there is a bit of a grace period when you spawn into a brand new world. You do get at least, I think, the first day, possibly the second day, before any weather fronts will actually affect you. So it gives you a chance to get a base set up and get established, because weather is, of course, a bit of a concern with risk of exposure. So if you get wet, your temperature drops, you start losing stamina and health. And you can get yourself into trouble. You're not going to be able to run away from predators. So one thing we don't have to worry about this early in the game, at least, is hunters. But we do need to be very mindful of animals. We need to gather as much fibre, wood and nails as possible. So crates are going to be a huge thing. I haven't decided yet which direction I want to head in. I think I was going to see where the loot took me, but I do think I am going to head round the new lake area. It's been a while. I think this is episode 7, and it's kind of nice to mix it up. And you know, this lake area is such a beautiful part of the map. It deserves to be shown, so nice to spend some time around it for a change. Ordinarily what I would have done is not gone ahead with this recording and restarted again to find another spawning location, but it won't hurt. Mix things up a little bit. But I will try and build somewhere different, I think. That is for sure. So we're getting a lot of planks. Should I say logs? They're not planks yet. We've got some potatoes, which is pretty good. You can eat them raw, but they're better used in recipes, obviously. Oh, I've got a wolf. I didn't see him there. I really don't want to be running at this stage of the game, so let's get out of here and do a little sprint. You really don't get any buy-ins from this game. It will throw you in at the deep end every time, so you have to get good quickly. But it is so much fun and it is very rewarding. So My advice would be, and I usually say this I think every episode, don't run. Save your strength or stamina so that you can run away from an animal. You get 2 warning growls usually. The second growl means that the animal is going to start stalking you. So if you only hear 1 growl, if you crouch or back away immediately and try and establish where that animal is, you can usually avoid the animal. But a good piece of advice is if you do find that an animal is about to chase you or is actually engaging you, run in the opposite direction from the growl if you don't know where they're coming from. Wear a good set of headphones because that is going to be your friend. Don't play music while you're playing this game. You need to be listening out all the time for what's going on. I'm just watching that wolf in the top left hand corner of the screen. There's a building crate there I'd really like, but if he's coming over here, we might not be able to get it. Oh no, we'll be okay I think. I'm going to be careful and just sneak up on this crate though. Keeping an eye on him at all times. My pistol would take 7 shots, all on target, to take down that wolf, I think. Depending on how good your aim is. You can get away with sort of 4 or less sometimes on a wolf, but really you've got to bargain away at least your full clip on a wolf like that when you're in a panic and he's coming at you. So I wouldn't recommend even trying at this early stage in the game. So I'm getting a lot of wood to start with. And we've seen a few crates, not that many, so we do need to get out into a bit more of a lucrative area. I'm going to need scrap, which I can just see over here. And there's a chicken. Can't do much about that chicken right now, to be honest. Right, let's get a bit of fibre and get out of this this area with this wolf. Because he's pretty... Oh gosh, see him jump up there then? He's pretty close. I'm going to go this way around. Get out of his zone. Oh, there's an ammo crate over there, and there's a bit more scrap. I'm trying not to run, but it's so tempting when you can see stuff all over the place. So be aware that if you're going to approach the bottom of an outcrop of rock like this, there could be an animal above there and they will just fall down on you. So look, we found 2 arrows. Now that is really good. I'm going to eat the grub that we got from the big tree because that gives me a little hit of protein. And we'll find another couple of those big trees to hit up soon. This area here, just this immediate area, is absolutely chocker full of animals, so it is a pretty difficult place to start in. But it does get easier as you sort of move away from this sort of built up area, as it sort of gets a bit more open. We're doing okay for nails. I really need those crates. Let's come back in a second. Get a couple of these fibres and things that I saw. Now there's a deer over there, but the problem is you really need to be an absolute lucky SOB to take one down with a single arrow, and that's really all we've got. A pistol won't do it. Even a headshot with a pistol won't take that deer out, so unless you've already weakened it to some extent. you're going to need more than one shot, which means it's going to scatter across the map. You're going to start to use your stamina up. Oh, and it's just not a good idea. So, oh nice, we've got an apple. We've got 2 apples. We start with 1 apple, of course. Very cool. Okay, so I was sort of waiting around this area because there's these building crates, but this wolf, it's keeping them company. I can get this one, I think. And there was something else just nearby. Can't for the life of me remember what it was. Here it is. Ammo crate, great. So we've got out of this very small area, because we really haven't left this immediate zone because we spawned on top of one of those rocks. Out of this very small area we've got quite a lot of loot, so it's worth sticking around. Don't go in the water, by the way, if a wolf is approaching you. Because they can swim really quickly in water. Faster than you. They'll soon catch up with you, so just steer clear. Okay, now I've already looted this little area here, but I want to use this space just to get away from that wolf a little bit. Now I'm trying something different this time, whether it's consciously or not. I'm gathering all the materials and not doing any crafting just yet, so... Oh god, look at that bear! See, I just circled around there, but because I didn't survey the area properly, I put myself in danger. Big time. Is he going to turn around? Yeah. Okay, we'll get out of here. I'm pushing my luck too much with that. He's stood up. He's stood up, and that means he's aware of our presence. But what's interesting, I didn't hear the noise of him standing up and doing his sort of sentry pose, if you like. Which is a bit worrying because... oh, I know where I'm going to build. I've just decided. But that's beside the point. Yeah, so I didn't hear his sort of sentry alert noise. He makes a kind of a grumble noise so that you know he's aware of your presence. And I just didn't pick up on it, so that's pretty worrying, isn't it? Right, there's a crate here. We're doing okay for crates, I think. We've got 31 nails. Let's get away from these... that bear. Let's put that away because it does block a bit of your view sometimes. And you're not going to kill an animal, by the way, with an axe, not without being seriously injured or killed yourself. So I wouldn't bother, personally. Oh nice, another arrow. So what we need to do then is we'll need 5 sticks for the bow, 2 sticks for a campfire. We need to make all of that into cordage. That's not a lot of cordage. And then we're going to need some planks. That'll be enough for the base. And then we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yep, okay. Right, we'll come back and do a bit more crafting later on. Let's get some more crates. Right, we've got a wolf there in front of us. Need some more fibres. Oh nice, some more berries and things. So we're alright for all of that sort of stuff. We've got that level 2... Is it a bear down there? Is that the one we saw earlier? Yeah, and he's camping a health crate there. I think we can get round and get it. I don't know where he's going to move to. I need that fibre. Oh, it's coming this way. Let's go around him. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit more walking because I realise I've been doing a bit of sprinting around and it's Not a great idea. Is he moving away from that crate sufficiently yet? Nope, still not. Okay, I think we're safe to get this tree though. We'll get another grub from this, which is a tiny bit of protein. It's not a lot, but it does help. Cordage again. I really want that crate. Oh, there's another bear on the right there. Oh, he's moving. Right, okay. Maybe he's moving a little bit more. No, he's still kind of hanging around. Look. Go, he's sort of backwards and forwards on that crate. Let's get... I'm going to get a bit of wood while we're here and we're waiting for that bear. Because we're going to need more wood, so this is a good time to get it while we just see if we can salvage that crate, and if it doesn't move away enough, then we can always use the wood. No, this is the bit where you find out that the crates despawned. You know what I think it has? Has it? Jeez, it has. Damn you! Damn you, bear! He was incubating that crate for ages, and now he's wandered off and it's gone. Now that does tell me that we're sort of about halfway through the day, yep, midday. What happens is, in the game, is there is a sort of second spawn of loot, if you like. So the loot sort of shifts around. Not everything disappears, but a lot of stuff disappears and a lot of new stuff is added. So there's opportunity. Whoa! There's opportunity to get some more stuff back in the area that you were probably in, so bear that in mind as well. Oh, can I see anything up here? No. There is a big tree up here though, which I might go for the grub, because we're going to need protein. This is a lovely area here. This isn't where I'm going to build, by the way. Right, let's grab the wood from here. So, we've got some crafting queued up. We do need some protein, so I'm going to need a bow. So, I'm going to make a little bit more cordage. I'm going to make the bow. I'm going to make my foundation. And we need more cordage to do anything else. So let's eat the 2 grubs. Let's have a few berries. Let's have water. And we'll just top up the water from the stream here. So we're ready for when we set up our camp. Have we got our bow? We do. Let's get that in the right spot on here. So I think that's how I like it. And we need to get a bit of protein. Just like that rabbit there. But he saw us. Okay, so first meal of the day in the bag, and we're very close now to the area that I thought that I might like to set up in. We're really close to the water, And I thought I would set up in this rock outcrop here because it's kind of interesting. Get some wood and a grub again, and then we're going to have to start really concentrating on getting some cordage. And I can see a chicken over there as well. Let's go and get that chicken because that'll be some feathers. Let's try not to freak him out. Should be around here somewhere. Here we are. Coming straight towards me. Thank you for that, chicken. Don't have to run too far. There's another tree here and a few fibres, so we'll grab those and we can hopefully make a little bit more cordage. Oh, and there's another one over there. How much have we got? We've got 2. Okay, let's grab this, and if we can find one more, now I'll make a couple of cordage. There should be some around here somewhere. None anywhere. Wouldn't you know it? Let's put that away. It really is distracting with that in your face. Not many crates around here, interestingly. I am running a little bit more now because I know I've got a source of food. And we really need to pick up the pace with getting some building supplies, so let's get a little bit more wood. We're already losing the daylight, as you can see. Right, 3 grubs should help a little bit. There's a building crate. Let's grab that before we go up and set up our base, because that should be a few more nails and things. Lovely. Right, cordage, can we make much more? 2 more cordage. And we're going to need a wall, and we're going to need a BCU. We're going to need some more planks. Probably 3, isn't it? Wall, yeah, just 3. And we've got the cordage to make that as well, so that's good. Let's go and set up our base then. At least get that sort of started. We'll get the lockpick on us and we'll just have a quick look around. I think I might be a little bit too late to do anything good this evening. And by setting up over in this outcrop of rocks, I'm really kind of limiting myself to this edge of the map, which isn't great, so, you know, bear that in mind. Now, do I want to be all the way up on the top, or just in this sort of section in the middle? I like this area. That's kind of nice overlooking there, isn't it? You could have all sorts of multi-level building here, I think. Right, this'll do. I think I'm going to go for this. So let's start with popping down the foundation. Now you can move this, or you can move everything in the game, which is great, apart from the BCU. But you can place another BCU and dismantle the first one that you place. So not to worry if you get things in the wrong spot. Yeah, let's do a full wall. And it's cordage that we're really short of right now. So let's get the fire down as well. Put our match in there, we'll top it up with wood. We've got our food for later. Nice, okay. And we'll pop the canteen on, ready for when we come back and light that. Let's do a stick couple of sticks I think we need, and we'll do arrows. They're pretty quick to craft. Don't want to spend too much time. I would like to get a little bit more fibre. But wouldn't you know it, I'm not seeing any. And we do need a little bit more protein. So 2 more small animals. Let's go and get them. Oh, you know what we should do? I did this last time. I've crafted the wall. We should get that installed with the BCU on, and then get the lockpick just in case. I mean, you never know. And we'll put the BCU quite low. Like to keep it lower. Grab that lockpick. Let's get out again. Okay. So how many arrows have we got? 3 arrows, so we can get 3 small meals. You see a chicken? I can see a chicken. Whoops. Wow, I took far too much care over that one. Oh my gosh. That dreaded noise. That is the noise of your base being under attack. And it just freaks me out. Always freaks me out. Right, I'm going to have to be aware of my stamina now, because protein we are really low. And we're in the mix of it here with these animals. I can see a crate in the distance. And there's one here, that's good. Be nice if we could get a protein bar. No. I'm not seeing any small animals now either. They're all drying out. Okay, I can see something in front of me. That's a chicken. Okay. Good. Alright, there's a bear on the left. It's getting a bit dicey with the light. There's a building crate, but it's got a wolf attached to it. Lucky I turned around, there is one behind me. There's a bear there. Oh god. Okay, we've got an apple. This is tricky. Don't think I'm going to get much more fibre by the look of it. What have we got here? Carrot? Onion. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't really have done that, but... Now, there was one growl there you heard. Now, that means he's aware of me, but he didn't engage, so... Taking a few risks just to get these crates. Nice. I mean, a good amount of ammo, but not really what I'm after at this point. There's a level 3 wolf. And there's a lock crate. Yay, okay. This is what I came this far for, so let's crouch. Oh, let's see if we can get this and get back. It is light, it is really late. Right, yep, we're good. Okay, let's get out of here. What are you? Are you a rabbit? Oh no! Damn it. Oh, that would have been great, and I've lost my arrow. Alright, he's probably run off. It's really dark for me now. Oh, I just heard him again. Damn you. Running up into the sun like this is making this very difficult to see. Now, I don't adjust the light levels very often in my games, purely because I like people to see how the game is to play. Because you watch some other footage and it's lit better, and you can kind of see crates and you can see what's going on, and that's good from a viewer point of view. But occasionally I like to leave the light levels the way they are, because you can experience what we're going through in the game. Just how dark it is, just how little you can see. So there is a balance to that. There are occasions where you really want to lighten up, whether having a battle with hunters, for example, there's no, you know, benefit in not being able to see what's going on for that point of view. You know that I can't see anything because of probably what I'm saying at the time, but it's good to watch the battle unfold. So yeah, in that situation, definitely. But I like to leave it unlit, unadjusted, the light levels, should I say. Okay, right, we've got some good food. Let's get this cooked. And we will eat well tonight. So what did we manage to gather? We did okay. One piece of cloth. I would have liked a little bit more cloth. The reason I would have liked some more cloth is I would have loved to get the wood burner. But we didn't actually get the base command unit installed in time anyway. It didn't have a chance to actually build up any of this. So let's make no, did we have... No, we didn't have enough cordage to make a storage crate anyway. So we may as well craft a couple of you and make the base light, so at least we can see what we're doing at camp. Very nice. So we're going to eat that chicken. So this is bringing our protein level up. We're going to eat that chicken too. Right, water we'll drink, and we need to fill that up first thing in the morning and get it back on the fire. I'm going to wait for this to cook before I eat any vegetables, because there's this hunger bar here and you need to not be completely full in order to do what you well, to fill yourself up properly. You've got to try and balance your food to some extent. That has been tweaked, admittedly. It's a little bit less severe than it was, so there's a little bit more leeway. So how are we doing for stuff? Let's have a look. I wish you could put a baked potato in there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A bit more chicken. And the rabbit. And there we are, we're completely full. So I am going to eat my apple. Awesome, and we're totally full up on all of the bars now, so that's really cool. Good. So let's see what we ended up with. All the ammo wise, not bad. We've got some sinew from the lock crate, which is nice. Seeds aren't any real use to us to begin with. Cloth wise, as I say, I would have liked to have had a little bit more cloth and made the wood burner, and really ideally get the wood burner up a bit earlier. Now we did have protein bars, so that is really good. So we ended up with some protein bars, so there's a good screenshot. What I'm just going to do here is get myself a nice oh, I can't actually do that, damn. Okay. I thought I'd be able to screenshot. But it appears not, so that's fine. Okay, so you can see, out of all of our targets to achieve today, we got a platform down, we got a wall, a BCU, campfire, we managed to get a lockpick, we didn't get a set of stairs, and we didn't get a storage crate. We just fell short on the cordage, and I think we had enough nails and that sort of stuff. And I kind of like this area. We're not too far from the water. I think it's just over in that direction. So we can go and fill up our canteens and so on. pretty good. Right, let's turn that off then if we can't get a screenshot. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Let's get a nice bit of black screen without the fire glinting. Something like that'll be nice. So lots of ammo, weapon parts, gunpowder and casing, some feathers to make some more arrows. We've already got 1 arrow left for tomorrow anyway. Plenty of seeds, some health items, and that's the food that we ended up with. So protein wise we're set for tomorrow. We wouldn't even need to do any hunting, and we're good for vegetables. And then building wise, 26 nails would allow us to make the storage crate and the stairs, and have 6 nails left over, so that's pretty good. We've got enough wood to make more planks. It was just the cordage that we were short on, so 2 there and 3 there, so 5 cordage, so 4 more cordage, and we would have been able to have completed our build as we usually do. Now shall we make a base light? Yeah, let's do it. It always looks good on the screenshots, so yeah, I think I prefer that. The bow first, then the axe, and then the pistol. This early on you really don't need to even use that pistol, so pretty good. Oh, look at the lovely light. Let's get this light installed, switched on, and then we can actually do a nice screenshot. So stand up. Why am I having so much difficulty? It's because I'm in that for view, isn't it? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, good. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So that's where I'm going to leave this one. Pretty happy. Nice location. Gorgeous start to the day. Achieved almost what we needed to. And a pretty good run. We got a lock crate and lots of goodies. We're certainly going to be set for the day ahead. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.